Hi guys, today we want to talk about story of Vikas who have cracked the Symbi exam with 99 percentile. How much percentile? 99, exact 99 in 10 days. So यार ये किसी को भी वीडियो देखे ना बोलेगा यार झूठ बोल रहा है, ये कर रहा है, ये कर रहा है, वो कर रहा है. So let we'll talk about those things first. So आपने CAT का तैयारी किया था?
Yes, I prepared for that.
So if you're preparing for CAT, obviously your most of the thing already covered. Maths is covered, especially the
basic framework remains the same.
Basic framework is same, right? Correct. So what was your strategy while talking to? I could feel that you were more target oriented. पहले CAT, let's focus on CAT. CAT के बाद IFT आता, let's focus on IFT. So was that a kind of mindset you had?
Yeah, I had the same mindset. Covering CAT first, then focusing on IFT for a week, then shifting on to SNAP, because all of the entrance exams have their own set of parameters to judge and own set of structure. So we have to do that in order to get more marks.
Correct. So like match, yeah. For every match, if playing in Australia against Australian fielding and bowling pitch is a different ball game than playing in other country.
Correct.
So you have to match them. So let's focus on those 10 days. What exactly you did? So SNAP IFT happened on December 5th. So what you did from December 6th?
So December 6th was my rest day.
Okay, take a break.
And from December 7th I started with 2 mocks per day for SNAP and analyzed them thoroughly, covering what could I have done in terms of timing, setting my breaker at 15 seconds for a question. If I'm not able to solve it in 15 seconds, moving on to next question, identifying my topics and taking a rough idea that what topics all can be covered. Obviously I couldn't exactly identify the topics, but rough idea and what strategy should I follow, and selecting the sections to attempt. So I had my quants, the strongest section. So I started with quants and focused on LR, then verbal. So that was my
so quant first, then LR and then verbal. Engineer?
No, mathematics background.
एक ही बात हो गया उसका. हाँ, तो maths first. Normally if you talk to anybody maths in the end. That's okay. So that's your strategy. I like that 50-second rule. So that's a very good thing, because SNAP you don't have time to think. CAT you have enough time to think. So normally joke around that CAT you have to think out of the box, over the box, under the box, upside the box in every topic. But when you come to the Symbi exam, if you can't solve the question, chop chop change the box.
Definitely.
So 15-second time is a good time to understand. नहीं हो पा रहा भाई आगे बढ़ो.
Yes, because.
But do you come back to the question later on?
Yeah, definitely I come back because what happens is in quick exams you can't pivot as much as you can pivot in exams like CAT. So you have to leave that questions for that timing and can come back to that question later. And that's the basic framework I used to follow.
So if you talk about the mock strategy point of view, so you have 2 mocks every day. So that's one very good strategy, you can do that. So he covered down 16 mocks, right?
Yeah,
15-16 mocks odd. Great. So for example we give 20 mocks. So अगर आप 2-2 रोज डाल सकते हो, so that's, I think it's good time. 2 mocks every day if you can put, we can easily survive.
Definitely. I mean, you can, apart from mocks, you can revise your topics as well, which other non-CAT topics.
Correct.
So focus on that.
After every mock, you can identify, yaar, मैंने cubes and dices नहीं किया हुआ. So let's do those topics. So because you'll find various, in every mock you find 1 or 2 topics which are not done. If you can cover those topics, exam में आ गया, तो आपने एक attempt दिया बस. They allow 3 attempts. You gave only 1 attempt. So was it a overconfidence, or was it what was in your mind कि यार हम एक ही देंगे?
Not overconfidence, but
खर्चा नहीं करना ज़्यादा.
Yeah, that was one of the things. कि exams were pretty expensive at that time for me.
Still expensive.
Still expensive. One of the things was that, and other thing was that I was confident enough for exam that I could clear in 1 attempt, and other exams also have 1 attempt. So I had that mindset in mind. 1 attempt is enough, because then I had XLRI to attempt, so I can't go on to attempt each and every exam twice or thrice. So yeah.
So 7th December you started the preparation, focused preparation for the SNAP exam, and 19th, I think 19th was the exam, 18th, 19th was the exam. So another 10 days time you have. So when you talking about you did quant first and then logic then verbal, were you able to switch between the section? But was you able to come back to the section again? एक ही बार खत्म हो गया तो bye bye.
You can.
You can, but did you do that?
Yes, in case sometimes happens, you read a question and
then
goes in your subconscious mind, and you go back and it clicks, because as far as I remember there was a question of a ball bouncing wala question, a typical quants question, and I didn't get the answer in first hand because I made some mistake, and then I clicked another method clicked in my mind, and then I went back and solved that. So that's the basic strategy I
But
follow.
to reach that level, you have to give at least 10-15 mocks. Otherwise, your strategy will go for a toss.
Definitely, because you have to identify triggers. I used to say ki, if you see a question, you should something should trigger. If you see a triangles question, similarity should trigger in your mind. So
Correct.
that is kind of strategy you should follow.
Correct. So that's important as well. So 10 days you prepared, and then the snap happened. When it come to the GDPI preparation, what extra you did? What was the mojo factor, the main factor?
So for me, the main factor was taking the Hindu every day and reading it. I still have pics of highlighted things. So you have to do that. You have to read up everything about what's going on right now. Each and every topic related to, I still remember Quad was going on the hot topic that time. So you have to study about those things. You can see videos on YouTube as well, but that won't give you the fluency in speaking for those topics until unless you don't read newspapers every day. So
and you said highlights, so you used to make notes as well.
Notes, yes. I used to I kept 3 months of newspaper with me, and I just used to shuffle.
Browse through them. Right.
Yeah, go
good,
through.
Yeah, good. So what was your GE topic at that time? GE topic.
GE topic.
If you remember.
As far as I remember, there was a picture of Nirmala Sitharaman with the budget in hand, and we had to discuss about that. So I don't remember the topic exactly. I remember the photo.
The photo. So yeah, so a lot of different kind of experiences, activities they do the GDP. All depend upon your day, how it works out.
It changes every year anyways.
It changes every year, right. So two things we got it clear, that toppers also leave a few questions. ऐसा नहीं कि भाई टॉपर है तो मतलब इसके अलग से सिंह है तो ये भाई ये बड़ा आदमी है. He have done his hard work. He have last 10 days, even if you give him 10 days, he have given 100% in those 10 days. So number one. Number two, तुक्के मारे हैं. So तुक्के is part of life. तुक्के मतलब intelligent guess. Obviously not randomly marking ABC. But if you are down to the last two option, यार मेरे को लग रहा है A and B में से आंसर है, तो you would go for that.
Yeah, in verbal for sometimes, but not in LR and all. Because
maths obviously you can't do that.
Maths can't do that, but in verbal sometimes I do.
Verbal में चल जाता है. Verbal में तो काफी लोग तुक्के मारते हैं. So yeah, but in logic also, if you are down to the last two option, I think you can. But again, that's your personal choice. बाद में हमको मत आके बोलना कि मैंने सारे तुक्के मारे, मेरे सब wrong हो गए. But that depend on your luck on that day also. Definitely. How it works. So Vikas, all the best.
Thank you, sir.